time I post a video about metformin or even other prescription medications, I get these comments. Don't take it. It's terrible for you. Use this natural alternative. If it's metformin, they say berberine is better. Metformin causes cancer. Anyway, let's talk about this for a second. First, metformin actually comes from a plant compound. It was originally derived from something called the French lilac. Now, yes, the medication itself is synthesized now, but so are a lot of things that we're interacting with every single day, including a huge portion of the food supply. I personally don't take metformin. I don't need it right now, but I'm not against it at all because here's how I look at it. I live a very low tox lifestyle where I can. I'm mindful about artificial fragrances, cleaning products, plastics, food quality, all of that stuff. But I'm also realistic. You cannot eliminate every exposure. And interestingly, a few years ago, there were some recalls of some medications, including certain batches of metformin. And I think that's where this "it causes cancer" thing comes from. But this was due to a contaminant called NDMA, which is a compound that is linked to cancer risk at very high levels. But here's the nuance no one talks about. NDMA is also found in things like the air, so air pollution, certain grilled meats, and even in the drinking water at low levels. So the context really matters. Now, let's talk about that berberine is better argument when we're talking about metformin. Berberine is a plant compound, yes, and I actually like berberine. I use it myself. I cycle on and off of it, more so for gut health. But let's be clear, you're not out there just chewing on a berberine plant. You're taking a concentrated, processed extract. So natural does not automatically mean safer or better. It just means it came from a different starting point. And both metformin and berberine can have side effects. Both impact the body in different powerful ways. Now, here's where it gets interesting. Metformin isn't just about blood sugar. It works by decreasing glucose production in the liver, of course, but it also improves your insulin sensitivity, and it activates something called AMPK, which is basically your body's energy sensor. The same pathway activated during things like fasting. And because of that, there's a lot of interest in metformin in the longevity space. You'll see people in biohacking circles using it even without diabetes or blood sugar issues because of its potential effects on both metabolism, inflammation, and even mitochondrial function. You know, the mitochondria being our powerhouse of our cells. So there was even a story I heard just recently about a woman who lived to be 104, and part of her routine included metformin. Of course, this was along with whole food lifestyle. Now, does that mean metformin is the reason she lived to 104? No, but it highlights something important. Health is not one thing. It's not one supplement. It's not one medication. It's not one diet. It's the overall picture. So instead of arguing over this is better, the way I do it is better, or that's toxic, we need to ask ourselves, where am I reducing my overall burden? Where am I supporting my body? Because someone choosing metformin might be optimizing in ways that someone else isn't, and someone choosing, say, berberine might be optimizing in ways that the other person is not. There's more than one path to a better metabolic health, and the goal is not ever perfection, it's really progress. So don't forget your fasted morning walks, your fasted list, your sunshine and your naked eyes this morning, and your 10-minute walks after you eat. I hope you have a blessed